Hello, hey, it's Anissa and welcome back to another video. So today's video I have got a massive home haul for you. So to be fair, I have been collecting these things over the last, it's probably maybe 2 months worth of things that I've bought. I will say most of the stuff is probably from HomeSense, but I have got things from a lot of different places. So I think I said in a previous haul where I'd literally bought like 2 things from each place, which was really weird. So I have got a similar sort of thing where a lot of the places I've only bought like 1 or 2 things. Most of the stuff is from HomeSense, so I'll probably do the HomeSense stuff last and cover all of the other places first. So I'm going to start with Tesco Home. So I've bought 2 things from Tesco. So the first thing is a candle. So if you have watched any of my previous videos, you'll know how much I love a candle, and yes, there are a lot of candles in this haul. This is the almond macaron. Well, it says macaroon, but I'm gonna assume they mean macaron. So this is almond, marzipan and tonka bean. I was just opening that to like remind myself of the smell, and it's really nice. So this was actually £4, which this is a 300-gram candle, so it's pretty big and it's like really nice, like kind of simplistic packaging. It doesn't say like Tesco all over it. I think this is a really good one for £4. Obviously I haven't burnt it yet. I am interested to see how this burns, if it like kind of stays level. If it does, I'll definitely buy more candles because like from Tesco, because £4 is really good. But yeah, it's really heavy, it's like glass, so yeah, looking forward to giving that one a try. And the other thing I got was this cushion. Probably seems a little bit random with it being a flower shape, and I've only got 1 of these. So my kitchen is green, cream and pink. Not the walls are green, the cupboards are cream, and then I've kind of mostly accessorised with pink items. So I've got a dining table in there, and the chairs just look a little bit bare. They are kind of like a sandy colour, but I have tried this at the table and it does look nice, and I just wanted to give it a bit more of a cutesy feel, especially because I've got a lot of pink in there. So I thought I'd like just get this, and I think what I'd probably want to do is get like 4 random cushions for the 4 chairs. So this one was £10. That was everything we got from Tesco. So I'm going to go on to 2 items that I've got from Next. These are actually a gift from a friend. But the first thing we've got is a reed diffuser. So if you want to read it. So this is pink pepper and pomegranate. I haven't actually opened this, but she did say she picked it because it was like a nice looking container. So maybe I'll just open it up just to show everyone what that looks like. We've got the fluid in a separate box. Got the reeds. Oh, they're like a grey colour. That's quite nice actually. Cool. Container which looks like this, which is actually really pretty. You could definitely, like any reed diffuser you buy, if it's like not in a nice bottle, you could definitely put it in this. But yeah, it's actually really pretty, isn't it? Obviously I don't have the prices for the gift items, but if I can find them online I will link them down below. And the other thing she got me, which is also from Next, is this set of mini vases. So I feel like similar to how they've got it styled in the picture, I feel like I probably need to get some like bunny tails or something to put in them. So this is the first one. They're all like asymmetric as well, which is fun. This is the next one, which is like a browny grey colour. And then this is the third one. So as you can tell with the green and the pink, definitely probably going to put these in the kitchen. So I'll go with some things that I got from TK Maxx. So I got 3 reed diffusers. So as you can see, there is a bit of a theme to this video in terms of it being very fragrance heavy. So the first one I got is this one from the Copenhagen company. So this is amber and vanilla. So I haven't actually smelt any of these, so I have no idea what they're going to be like. I'm hoping, I just kind of went with fragrances like that I described of ones that I would usually like. But yeah, this one's amber and vanilla, so this was £5.99. Yeah, it's just a plain little bottle there, which hopefully should be quite nice. The next one we've got is also the Copenhagen company. So this is vanilla and sandalwood. So I'm very much a vanilla kind of girl. And this one was also £5.99, and again, pretty plain container there. The third one I got was this one. So this is from the Scented Home, and this is honeysuckle blooms. To be fair, honeysuckle probably isn't something that I would know what the smell is from the top of my head. That's what the jar looks like. This is probably one because it looks like it's not that exciting. I'll probably put this in the utility room. And that one was also £5.99. Next I'll go on to a few boring bits that I bought from B&M a little while ago. So I bought these 2 storage tubs, so these are £1 each. I thought these would be good for storing sponges in, particularly in the bathroom and the toilets, because I hate carrying the same sponge around when I'm doing the cleaning. So just so I can keep like separate sponges in these. The other thing I got was this glass storage bottle. I'm going to do the typical influencer thing of putting laundry liquid in here. It was £4. I'm going to see what it looks like. If I find it like to be a bit inconvenient, then I will probably use this for something else. So next I'm going to move on to the range, and I actually picked these 2 items up this morning. So I was having a little wander around and I noticed this aisle which had kind of candles, room sprays that were black and silver, which look like they're trying to dupe Jo Malone, especially with the fragrances that they had. I spotted that they had like lime, basil and mandarin, which I'm pretty sure is a Jo Malone fragrance, so I'm guessing these ones are as well. So I got this white musk and warm vanilla. Now I don't know if this is a Jo Malone dupe fragrance, but you can see it's got the little bow on the top, which is really cute. Yeah, that smells like really like cozy, is all I can say about that one. And then I also got the room spray in the same fragrance. So I've got a separate toilet downstairs, which is kind of on its own. And I just wanted to put like a little room spray in there, just so when I'm doing the cleaning, I can give it a little spray. The water meter is in there along with the stop tap. I don't know if that, because the pipes are coming up from outside, whether that creates a bit of a, like a, I want to call it like a, just a musty kind of smell. It's not that it's dirty, I think it's just dusty. So I thought I'd put this in there, just if I like go in there to like clean or actually use it, I can just give it a little spray just to freshen it up. So the room spray was £1.99 and the candle was £3.99. The room spray I'm not expecting much from, just because it's so cheap, but to be honest I didn't really want anything expensive in there. And also like all the accessories are black, which is why I picked that one up. So next I'm going to go on to something that I actually bought in Oxford. So I did a night away with one of my friends, just a kind of a little trip to Oxford, and I found this cute shop called White Cocoa. And as you can see, I haven't actually opened this up since I bought it, so let's open it up. So I got this jug slash vase. So this will go in my kitchen again. I absolutely love buying things for the kitchen. It's just so cute. So this was £49. Now, I mean, on the bag it does say that they have a website, but I don't know if like they'll kind of sell things on there. It's just going to have information in there. But yeah, I'll probably use this as a little decoration piece. I won't use it as an actual jug. In any of my previous hauls, you'll see that I did get a tall green one that's green and cream striped, that is a similar sort of concept to this, but it's a lot taller and has a handle, which I use as a vase. So I thought this would kind of go nice, even if I don't put it right next to it, like it would just tie things in a bit more. Usually pay £49 for something like this, but with it being like an independent shop, and just to have like a little memory of something I bought in Oxford, I thought was cute. So during that trip we also went to Blenheim Palace, and I also picked up 2 more house related things from there as well. So this is a bit random. So I bought this breakfast tea tin. Now green and pink, you already know where this is going. This is for the kitchen. We'll use the tea bags, I'm sure they're going to be lovely. But yeah, with the tin I thought this would be like a really cute display piece. So I've got a cupboard which is like got glass panes, so you can kind of see what's in it. So I thought this would be a really cute piece just to put in there as a little decoration. The other thing I got, of course, was a candle that says Blenheim Palace on it. This is actually a soy wax candle as well, which I really enjoy, just because they are actually better for the space. I don't always buy them specifically, but if I do see one, then I may pick it up. So this is Velvet Rose and Oud, or Oud. I don't actually remember it smelling like that. I'm not sure I'm actually that keen on that smell now that I'm smelling it again, but it's fine, I'll burn it. And this was £12.95. So now I'm going to move on to HomeSense, which is where majority of the stuff is from. So the items I got were from 2 separate trips, one being this morning and one was maybe a month or so ago. I'll start with the items that were from about a month ago. So I have got 3 candles here. I definitely do not need to buy any more candles for a long while. So the first one I've got is this DW Home one. So this is a wooden wick candle in the scent birthday cake. So you can see it's got like, I'm assuming this is like a wood wick, crackle wick type situation. It does smell exactly as you would expect a birthday cake candle to smell. So this was £8.99, and potentially I may save this until it is my birthday, which will not be until next year now. But yeah, it's definitely a very sweet smell. Probably not one that you want to burn for hours and hours and hours at a time, I would say. The next candle I got was this Sand and Fog California Beach House. So I really liked the packaging on this one. It's very much my kind of aesthetic. So this was £7.99. So this is a very, I would say like a summery scent. Maybe a transitional one, but definitely more summery. I think that's probably why it's called California Beach House. But yeah, I just really like this for the just the texture, the pattern on the outside. And the final one I got was a Pecksniff's candle. So this is called Forest Retreat, and it's kind of called like Mindful. So it says, experience a journey through the English woodland with healing cedar and touches of lavender to calm the senses. So this is supposed to be like a soothing scent. Yeah, I think I can definitely see why that's the case. So just probably more likely to burn this in the summer than the winter, but probably doesn't matter too much anyway. Definitely more of a daytime fragrance though. And this one was £5.99. And then during that same trip, I also picked up the cute little oven gloves. So again, the green and pink goes very well with my kitchen. And those were £5.99. And in terms of the brand, I'm not even going to attempt to try and say that. It definitely seems like it's kind of Scandinavian, although interestingly, so on the back of the label it does say lovingly brought to you by TK Maxx and homesense, which suggests that this is kind of one of their own brands potentially, because a lot of the stuff that homesense has is kind of like random brands, which they've obviously picked the stuff up because it's not sold elsewhere, is my usual assumption. But it does seem these are actually made by TK Maxx homesense group brand or whatever it's called. But yeah, really like these. Just need to find somewhere to hang them because I cannot keep these in the cupboard. They are way too cute for that. Now I'm going to move on to today's haul from homesense. The first thing I've picked out is this birthday card, which I've got from my friend. That was just £1.99, not a home item, but might as well just tell you how much it was anyway. So the first thing we've got here is this pink kind of mini pestle and mortar. So this was £5.99. This is going to be more of a display piece for the glass cupboard or cabinet, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably not likely to use it unless the need arises. And this is from Scandi Home. So the next item I've got is also Scandi Home as well. So this is the matching spoon rest. So this was £4.99. Now apparently the RRP on this is £25. Apparently on the pestle and mortar the RRP on that is £24 apparently, so actually quite a lot. They did also have a lemon squeezer, which was the same colour and kind of texture, but I was just like, I don't want it all to start looking matchy-matchy. I do like to have kind of random bits and bobs. But yeah, I really like this spoon rest, and it's definitely one I could keep out as opposed to like having one that doesn't really match with anything and I can't keep out, so obviously. So yeah, I really liked this one as well. This thing I've got, I'm not 100% certain on, so I'm gonna kind of try it out in the kitchen before I definitely decide whether I'm gonna keep it or not. But it's this like kind of, it's almost like a pinch bowl, but like 3-in-1 type thing. So I have been looking for pink pinch bowls for quite a while, and I've not been able to find any that I really like. And then I saw this in homesense, and I was like, this is actually quite cute. The only thing I'm not sure about is you've kind of got this pinky, blushy kind of colour here, but then kind of edge in here is a bit more of a like a baby pink. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, so I'm gonna put it out on the side, see what I think, and then decide whether I'm gonna keep it or not. This was £6.99 though, and I thought it was really cute because it is a little bit different. So the next thing I've got is a candle. So this is actually good for the same friend that I've bought the birthday card for. So this is Sand and Fog Strawberry mimosa. So this was £8.99. I thought the top of this was really cute with the pattern, which you don't usually see on the sand and fog candles, but it looks like it's potentially a new thing that they're doing. But I thought this was like a really nice summery scent, so yeah, that'll go in her little gift bag. So the next item is another one that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep. So I've got this table runner. So this is from Cotton Kitchen Co. This was £6.99. I'm not sure if it's like a bit too like out there for the current setup that I've got in the kitchen. The final thing for today's haul is an apron, randomly enough. So this is the apron that I got. So it's just this kind of pink cream and green kind of stripy situation. So this was £6.99, and this is from that kind of Scandinavian looking brand / tag that we saw on the oven gloves earlier as well. So that's everything that I've got for today's home haul. So it's going to be a bit of a job for me to put all this stuff away now, because it has been gathering up for the last couple of months. Definitely need to like ease up on buying stuff for the kitchen. I think I don't really need much more, and also ease up buying candles as well. I definitely need to start focusing on my dressing room, because one, I haven't got a proper desk in there or a full-length mirror. And when I say desk, I mean like dressing table. And I need to like get curtains, lampshade, all of that good stuff. So potentially the next home haul may be more focused on the dressing room. I'm hoping, because I really need to get that sorted. Yeah, it might be a while until the next one, but hopefully you've enjoyed what I think is probably an extra long one compared to usual. Thanks for watching if you have made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!